So today I am dedicating this video to solving a particular problem on integration. This is a problem that I'm going to use the method of use substitution to solve. The problem is the integral of 2x plus 1 divided by 1 minus 2x all squared, integrating with respect to x. So now we have to integrate this particular problem. As a mathematician, what is the first thing to do? You may use other methods such as integration by partial fraction, of which I have not tried. I have not used it, so I don't know if it will work. But the one I know it will work here is the use substitution method, and that is what I want to use. So to use the use substitution method, first you look for a suitable part of this particular integration and equate it to u. What it means by use substitution is we are trying to express each term here in terms of u. Here it is expressed in terms of x. We want to make everything be in terms of u. That's why I call it use substitution. So now, if this is your first time of solving this particular problem, you may decide to call this your u, then you solve, or you may call this your u, then you solve. But how to know the right part to substitute it for u, substitute for it is when you substitute and you integrate, if you get your final answer, differentiate that answer. If you are not able to get back this particular integrand, then your substitution was wrong, so you come back and substitute the other part. But nevertheless, if you have practiced a lot of questions without trial by error, you should be able to know the correct part to substitute it to. So here I've solved this problem before I start making this video, so therefore I know the right place to substitute and get the correct answer is 1 minus 2x. Therefore I will now say let u equals to 1 minus 2x. Right now, when u equals to 1 minus 2x, it means we have succeeded in substituting this denominator. The x variable can express it in terms of u now by saying the whole thing now is equal to the integral of 2x plus 1 over u. All this is u, since we just say let it be equal to u, so we have all of this to be u squared. Remember the squared there. So now the numerator here is still expressed in terms of x, and the x here is still in terms of x, so we want to change everything to be in terms of u. To get this in terms of u, let's make 2x solve formula here. So bring 2x to this side of the equation and move u to this side. So we have that 2x is equals to 1. Negative 2x cross to the other side, it becomes positive 2x. Positive u cross to the other side, it becomes negative u. It becomes negative u. So now we have gotten 2x to be 1 minus u, right, plus the initial one that was there. In place of 2x, since we just established that 2x is equal to 1 minus u, in place of 2x here, put 1 minus u plus your initial one there. So now it's left with the x. We are to express this now in terms of u. So here, if we are to differentiate this, we are going to have the u. We are to differentiate this, you have the u over the x, which will be equal to what? Differentiation of this give negative 2. So from here we can make the x solve formula and substitute its value into here. That is just the main concept of use substitution method of integration. So now, making the x solve formula, you have that you first cross multiply, so that I have the u equals to negative 2 dx. So now for the x to stand alone, divide both sides by negative 2, such that negative 2 cancels negative 2 here. You now have that the x now equals to the u over negative 2. Okay, So now in place of the x, instead of putting the x, put this. Since we just proved that the x equal to this, you now have the u over negative 2. Therefore, we have successfully done u substitution here, since we have expressed all the terms of x in terms of u here. So now we now continue with our integration by simplifying the resulting integrand. So we have that we have the integral of 1 plus 1 gives 2. The integral of 2 minus u over u squared du. Now this is a constant. This is just the same as saying, when you factor out the constant, the same as saying 1 over minus 2 multiplying everything here, right? And in integration, when you have a constant, you factor it out. You take it outside the integration. It doesn't affect your final result. So you have 1 over negative 2. Then your integral of 2 minus u over u squared du, right? So now this particular integrand here can be split into two parts. For instance, if you have 4 over, or let me just say 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4, the denominators here are the same from the knowledge of normal addition and subtraction of fractions. Here now, if you want to add up these fractions, since the denominators are the same, implying that the LCM is 4, you have 4 all over, you have 4 as the denominator, which is their common LCM. Then you add the power plus 3, right? So now we have something like that here, which means that now if you want to separate this back to be in this form, you have it to be what? 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4. So also, if it was minus here, here will be minus and here will be minus. Hope you understand the logic. So now that is the same logic will apply here. Here we have this. So meaning that their common LCM is u squared. We are going to split it to the both of them, making it partial fractions. We now have it to be 1 over negative 1 over 2 integral of 2 over u squared minus u over u squared du. So now from the integration rule, the subtraction or addition of integration, the integration rule of subtraction or addition, we have that when you have the integral of two separate terms separated by a minus sign or a plus sign, you separate the integral for both of them. So you now have it to be minus half bracket integral of the first term 2 over u squared du minus integral of the second term. Here u here is 1, then u here, 1 u cancels the square, so it becomes 1 over u. Okay, so now the integral of 1 over u du. Okay, why I put it in bracket is because this minus half is for everything inside here. So if you are going to be splitting the integral such as this, the minus half is going to be outside, then you put a bracket showing that the minus half is going to multiply the both part of the integration if you are to need it at the final result, at the ending part of the solving process. So now you now have it to be here. This is also a constant, like the rule I explained when I factor this out. You just have to factor this out. So you now have it to be minus half bracket 2 integral of what? 1 over u squared du minus integral of 1 over u du. So now we know that integral of 1 over a a variable, say u, the u is equals to ln u. From our knowledge of integration, when you have integration such that if you differentiate the denominator you will get the numerator, then it is equal to ln of the denominator. In this case now, u, if you are to differentiate u, you have u. You have to differentiate u now, you are going to get what? 1, because u is having a power of 1 here. When you bring the 1 down, you have 1 from general method of differentiation. So then subtract the power by 1, 1 minus 1. You have what? 1 times u raised to the power 0. And anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Then 1 times 1 will be what? Will be 1. So that's that about that. So now, knowing this integral is gotten as ln u, you now have your, you now proceed and say it's equal to what? Negative 1 over 2 bracket 2 integral of, now this from the law of indices, this can be written as u raised to the power negative 2. Inverse of anything is same thing as, inverse of anything raised to a power is same thing as that thing raised to the negative of that power from a rule in this. So you have this du minus, now integral of 1 over u, we just established that is equal to ln u, so you have it to be ln u. Okay, so now you leave your plus c, right? So now you now come and have this from the general method of integration. To integrate this, you will increase the power by 1 and divide it by the result of the by the result when you increase the power by 1. So here you have u raised to the power minus 2. Increasing this power by 1, you have it to be equal to what? U raised to the power minus 1 over minus 1. Okay, that's just the basic rule in integration. So now you now have it to be minus 1 over 2 bracket 2 times u raised to the power minus 1 over minus 1 minus ln u plus c. Okay, so from here we are now going to use this to open the bracket. So we have minus 2u raised to the power minus 1 all over minus 2 is minus ln, minus, sorry, 1 over 2 ln u plus what? Let me put this u like this so that we don't get confused. Plus c. So here this will cancel this. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. So you have this to be u raised to the power. Here this will cancel this. 1 1. Minus cancels minus. So you have u raised to the power minus 1 minus half ln u plus c. So now this u raised to the power minus 1 from the rule of indices can be written as 1 over u, then minus half ln u plus c. So plus c, but initially we say let u be equal to 1 minus 2x. So we are going to bring this back to the final problem, and that becomes our answer. So we have it 1 over 1 minus 2x minus half ln 1 minus 2x plus c. So this particular final expressions become the answer to the given problem. Hope you enjoyed the way I solved this problem. If you enjoy it, thank you. Sorry, I did a mistake here. When we open the bracket with this negative 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2 multiplying negative ln u will be what? Positive 1 over 2 ln u. So that is a mistake I did. So here will be positive, positive, and positive. Hope you get the correct answer now. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this.